Starting up your own sprinkler system, you can absolutely do this yourself. It's also called de-winterization. You don't have to hire a professional company. This can absolutely be handled by a homeowner. Let's get to it. Okay, start out here. Start by locating your backflow preventer. All underground sprinkler systems are required to have some kind of anti-siphon backflow preventer. You want to start with plugging up anything that's open. During the winterization, they had to open up all the lines, compressed air to blow everything out to prevent frost damage. So now we're going to start by putting the plug back in. You do need Teflon tape or any kind of groove sealant. When working with Teflon tape, remember as you're looking to the threads to go clockwise. So you're looking into the threads and you're going to go clockwise. This is a pretty big 1-inch plug, so it's going to take quite a few. Just break it off, screw it in. Okay, I also have a spigot here, so make sure that's off. These valves, you'll find a 45-degree angle. They're just regular valves, so you know, perpendicular is closed and fully open. If they're in a 45-degree position, I often find that just means that they've been winterized. You can fully open these, or you can throttle them back depending on how much water you want to flow through your system. And then these are also valves. You want to make sure that's perpendicular to be in the off position. Okay, next you want to locate your shutoff for your irrigation underground sprinklers. This one happens to be located. I'll give you a quick tip. You have the main water line from the house, and then it splits off into two directions. The smaller line, or typically 3/4 inch, is actually the house. The larger line, 1 inch or larger, is typically the underground sprinkler. Also, the underground sprinkler side will always have this drain valve, some kind of drain valve. That's how you know it's the sprinkler system. Now, when you turn this on, you don't want to just go full blast. That's a lot of air pounding and water pressure hitting the system at once. Also, you want to listen to be mindful if there's any kind of leakage certainly happening in the house. After it's been winterized, there could be a cracked pipe or something, frost damage from the winter. So turn it on slowly. You'll start to hear the water flow. I have a big yard, so it takes quite a while to fill up the whole system. But you can do a 45-degree position. Listen, especially for any kind of indoor sound of water. If you hear any kind of water spraying or oozing out inside the house, you do have a leak. Once this system is full and pressurized, you can go outside. Okay, it is common for the first time that you'll get a little bit of blowback on the water for the anti-siphon device. Make sure all the valves outside are off and everything's holding water pressure, and then any kind of drain plugs that you just put back in, you can check that for leakage as well. We do have water in the system now, fully pressurized, no frost damage from the previous winter season. Here we can show you that there is water in the system. Okay, back to the control panel. It could be located in your basement, in your garage, exterior. I've seen them just about everywhere. We have Rainbird. That is one of the nation's most common. There's a few others. Instructions are included with the system. We're not going to go over all the programming instructions today, but when you're doing the startup, you do want to put it in test mode so you can have each zone, likely you're going to have multiple zones for your system, each zone tested out. So here we're going to do test all stations. You can select from a 1 minute test, I think, all the way up to a 5-minute test. This is per station. I have multiple stations throughout the yard. I think we have like 12. So we'll do a 2-minute test for each station. All right, when your sprinkler head comes up, make sure there's no spray pattern issue. You don't want it hitting your house directly. You might have to adjust it. Rainbird comes with a special tool to do spray pattern adjustments. Each model has different possible adjustments. Some are more adjustable than others. That's it. You just started your own sprinkler system. Congratulations. The system is running now. Make sure the sprinkler heads are pointing in the correct direction where you want them. Go ahead and at the control panel program to any kind of setting you want. I bet you can do it yourself.